peas. My missus made me laugh yesterday. I was watching this movie, right? It's a comedy. Had that Tiffany Haddish in it. And it had this particular scene where Whoopi Goldberg was playing the mother of Tiffany Haddish's character and this other character. These two, they were playing two sisters. Whoopi Goldberg was the mother. Whoopi Goldberg had this like wig on, and she had her glasses on, and the glasses were like, you know, falling down the nose type thing. I looked at my missus across the room because she had the glasses on the same. I said to her, I said, why you still got your glasses on? I goes, can't you see the TV? She goes, no, I just can't be bothered to take them off. Like, I goes, yeah. I goes, you're trying to copy off Whoopi Goldberg, aren't you? And she started laughing. She goes, it's funny you should say that, you know, because this woman used to say that I look like Whoopi Goldberg. And I was like, you look absolutely nothing like Whoopi Goldberg whatsoever. I goes, I don't know where she got that from. And she goes, well, this woman used to like say I did all the time. I goes, you look nothing like Whoopi Goldberg. I goes, who was that anyway? She goes, oh, what, one of my old workmates. I goes to her, goes, I started laughing. I said, I bet it was the workmate, weren't it, that baked you that cake that time for your birthday in the image of a gorilla's face and gave it to you and thought it was all right. And she goes, as a matter of fact, it was that same one. I just had to laugh to myself. I goes, wow. I goes, there you go. And then it just clicked to me. It clicked. I remember reading a book years ago because I like art. I find artists fascinating, the way they can just pull an image out of the mind and put it on paper. I know the abstract images that some of these artists come up with it's fascinating to me. I view it as a God-given talent. Anyway, I was reading this book on art because I wanted to understand the artist's mind. And according to this particular artist, she said, yeah, like all walks of life, you get people who just have God-given talent. You know, that's just a given. But she goes, we seem to think that art can't be taught like anything else. She goes, it can. And within these pages, I'll prove it to you. Got something to caught my throat. Anyway, now this is the thing that stood out to me. She says there's a subconscious blocker that you need to get over first before you can be able to have the vision of an artist. And she goes, what it is that the subconscious throws up symbols. It's to save time, so you're not constantly like in like a baby mode every single day, where you're having to start from the beginning over and over again. So it gives you something that you recognize. So long story short, she says mostly people like they'll start drawing like as children and stuff, say a human, and it'll be a stick man, and then they'll put a little 2 feet on there, a couple of hands. That's it, that suffices. And she goes, it doesn't mean that the person can't draw. It just means that the subconscious has thrown up a symbol to save time. So that's how you go around viewing stuff. You know what a human is, you know what a dog is, blah, 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 because of this universal image that the subconscious is thrown up already to stop you from going around as a newborn baby every day to try and figure it out. And she goes, that's what happens. And then she went on to, explain the theory, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, wow. I goes, that's it. I goes, that's what it is. It's like, it's like back in the day. And you still got them people now, but back in the day, you'd have people, them Alf Garnett characters in real life. Just like when Al Garnett used to say, bloody hell, all you darkies look alike. You all look the bloody same to me. I can't pick you apart. See? That's that symbolic image that's thrown up in people's mind, and they can't get over. They don't take the time to absorb you as an individual. That's why they can't tell you apart. That's why that woman had that image of the gorilla in her mind, because in her mind, black people look like gorillas. She thought it was funny. My missus knew something was wrong because she brought the cake home and she put it on the table. And I looked at it, and all the family members looked at it, and I was like, where you get that from? And she sheepishly said, this woman baked it at work. I goes, okay, so who's that for then? She goes, she baked it for me. I goes, why? She goes, because she says, I look like a gorilla. She was just joking around. I goes, no, she weren't. We all went mad. I goes, what the hell are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. She showed it to her other mates, the other workmates. They all went mad. Disciplinary happened at work and all the rest of it. But it was just to show that that's what's going on. There's just a subconscious symbolism of black people and how they look from some people of other races, and then that's it. And that's how they view you. They don't take time to get to know you or view you on a personal level, to distinguish you from everybody else. It was crazy to me. But yeah, that's what stuck out to me yesterday when she said that. It was just as quick as a flash came into my head. I was like, wow, that must be what happens then. It must be. I've always heard people say that. You all look the same, you all look the same. And I'm like, but even in our different shades, light skin, dark skin, I can't pick you apart. I'm like, what? So it's obviously a subconscious thing with some people that's going on. I just thought I was interesting as hell yesterday. I really did. But you can see it now. Yeah, life's weird, isn't it?